to Mood Roulette. My name is Marley.
And I'm Grace.
And if you're new here, every week Grace and I listen and rate different albums that we like or ones we've never even listened to. We go into the history, the artist, and all kinds of inspiration behind the album and its songs. Today's album we're going through is Bad by Michael Jackson. If I'm being honest, I prefer Weird Al's Even Worse album, but that's my my very wrong opinion.
See, I just preferred like Thriller to this one.
Right. Well, it's the biggest. So.
I love Thriller.
I can do the dance. I can show you how to do it. It's like a flex every time you're at a party and it comes on. You're like, wait, can I get a spotlight? I feel like Radio Rebel.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, I'm Radio Rebel. I can do the dance.
Starts doing the Thriller dance.
Anyway,
I feel like I could learn it pretty quickly. That'd be fun.
The runtime for this album is 48 minutes, which I think is too long, but that's just
because it's like, what, 11 tracks?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Just 11. And a lot of the songs, I'll get into it later, but like a lot of these songs, I feel like I was halfway through and I was like, when does it end?
Yep. I feel the same way.
But the tracks are Bad, The Way You Make Me Feel, Speed Demon, Liberian Girl, Just Good Friends, Another Part of Me, Man in the Mirror, I Just Can't Stop Loving You, Dirty Diana, Smooth Criminal, and Leave Me Alone.
Yay.
So some history about Michael Jackson. I think a lot of people already know kind of like the gist of his history because he's like really famous,
he's
like,
one of the, like
king
the
of pop,
most famous artists in the world.
But he started with his brothers in Jackson 5.
Yes.
You know, hashtag Indiana.
Shout out Gary.
Oh my god.
Shout
Gary out. Don't. That's like Gary. I picture Gary looking like the set of The Last of Us.
Yeah, I think we talked about this last week.
Like, hello.
It's not good. Don't go to Gary, Indiana. Ever.
But the Jackson 5 earned their first Grammy nomination for Best Vocal Performance by a Duo, Group, or Chorus. And hit a bunch of singles. Hit number 1 in the charts with I Want You Back, I'll Be There, The Love You Save, and ABC. That was in around like 1970. 1982, Thriller was released. Following the release of his 79 hit album Off the Wall, which is great, by the way. It gets a lot of hate, and I don't get why, because it's a very good album. I think it's great. Anyways, he released Thriller on November 30th of 1982. Both of his albums, Off the Wall and Thriller, were inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame in 2008, but Thriller is widely considered like his most successful album, like you said earlier. Yeah. Like, I think it's
how everyone knows him.
Yeah. It was a kind of like a landmark album, really, like everyone knows it. And it came the first album to generate 7 top 10 hits on the Billboard 100. So that's cool. It's actually tied with the Eagles' greatest hits album.
Oh.
In 1983, Jackson debuted the Moonwalk.
Yes.
I personally can't moonwalk, but I have a cousin who can, and it is infuriating every single time he does it because I want to know how.
See, I feel like I can kind of do it. I remember last year, someone asked me if I could do it. This was a child that I was my students when I was student teaching. If I try to make this vague, it's gonna sound weird. My students asked me if I could moonwalk one day, and I did it for them, and it was the coolest thing they'd ever seen.
You can moonwalk?
Kind of. It's hard on like carpet. Like if I had socks and like a hardwood floor, it looks pretty good. But I learned how to do it.
We're gonna go back and we're gonna try that.
I showed it to them and they were like, whoa, Miss Grace can moonwalk. They were like, guys, look at this. And like everyone came over and crowded around me. It was a great day.
We're gonna go to the lounge and you're gonna take your shoes off and you're gonna moonwalk.
Right.
Because I can't do it and I need to live vicariously through you.
It's not that hard.
I mean, I tried like in broadcasting class in high school. Instead of like, because I wasn't doing anything because no one ever put me on anything because they fucking suck and fuck you. But I was like, kind of sitting around and I was like, you know what, I want to learn how to moonwalk. So I had my teacher pull up a video of the Billie Jean performance, the live Billie Jean performance on May 16th, the TV special, right? And And he like pulled it up and like he played it and he's like, see, like you have to do this. He's like, put your foot, like he was telling me what to do and he was like coaching me through it. Well, like there's a show going on. Like, hello. And like it was me and my friend Lauren, and we were just like learning how to moonwalk. And then as soon as like we kind of got it down, he looks at us and he's like, aren't you guys supposed to like be doing a show? Like, you literally helped us. Shut the fuck up. Like, I don't know what you want. Anyways,
I taught myself how to do it, and don't have your expectations high because it's not good. But I
have them very, very high.
Fantastic.
Like, you're gonna lean and everything. Like,
yeah. Nails in my shoes all the way down. Will come back up.
No, not even nails. Like, you just can do it.
I can just do it. I have the strength and body. God, there's a word for it and I don't remember what it is.
Right. All right. Okay. You're like Giga Chad.
Now I'm trying to think of that word now.
We'll come back.
Control. Oh my God. I have the body control to do it. That was really hard.
He won 8 Grammys in one night, which I think is cool.
Is that the most ever?
I don't know.
Is that the record?
That's what I was about to say. I don't know if it's been topped yet.
I don't know.
But he did become the first artist ever in history to win 8 Grammys in one night. So, it was on the 26th annual awards in 1984.
He still holds it.
But he got the album of the year for Thriller, record of the year for Beat It. And that's like the most.
Was this the same night as the greatest night in pop history?
I think so.
That's insane. Which, if you've never watched the documentary, you need to, because it actually changed my life. Santana in 2000 tied the record.
He has 11 just in the 80s of Grammys.
And Beyonce and Adele hold the most wins in a single night for a female artist with 6 each. Although that source is from Reddit, so.
Right. He actually became the first celebrity to have 2 stars on the Walk of Fame in the same category, which, by the way, the Walk of Fame is a scam.
Yeah.
If they're like, oh my God, we want to put you on the Walk of Fame, you have to donate like $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
You know that, right? Like, that doesn't mean you're famous. Like, no. Like, Michael Jackson
They pay money to get a star.
To get 2 stars. Like, so I don't
Where
find
an evil Mickey Mouse will stand on it for hours and steal your money.
I don't find that impressive at all. Hello.
The Mickey Mouse at the Chinese theater, evil. It's an evil man. That was terrifying when I was in LA. That was 2 years ago as well. I hope you know that. I was 17 when I was there and I was terrified of a Mickey.
Well, they are scary.
Yeah.
Like, they're scary.
They, like, followed my family. I was like, please stop. Like, go away.
No, yeah, they will. But you, like, my sister barks at them. So they leave us alone. She does. She has no chill.
fear.
She has no chill. He made his stage debut for the Grammys in 1988, which took place in New York. I love New York. It was actually arguably like one of the greatest performances of all time. Like, I would say that it was. He performed The Way You Make Me Feel and Man in the Mirror, and which, by the way, it was 2:30 a.m. Whoever was playing Man in the Mirror on the radio at 2:30 a.m.
last night?
What are you doing? Like, are you okay? Why are you up? Hello.
I didn't even hear that. Was it Dylan?
No, it was on it was in my room. And it was on, like, the radio.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, someone wants to make a change at 2:30 a.m. Like, they're
Right.
feeling it. They're
Right.
like, I can change the world.
Well, I love your confidence.
Yeah. Whoever that was, go you. Go make a change.
He was inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1997. Under the Jackson 5, actually. Not as Michael Jackson. Which is interesting.
Yeah.
His brothers, oh my God, I'm gonna fuck this up.
Okay.
Jackie Jackson, Jermaine Jackson, Marlon Jackson, and Tito Jackson.
The skinniest Jackson.
Can you remember them all? It's
the dancing is Jackson. I don't know who's who, but it's like the dancing is Jackson.
The oldest
Jackson. The swinging is Jackson. The skinniest Jackson. That's like one of my favorite videos on the internet. I love that video. There's like I don't remember who's who, but
he was inducted in the Skinniest Jackson was inducted in 2001, while the Jackson 5 was in 1997. In 2009, he got 2.6 million downloads that were sold, which low key seems low, if we're comparing it to
like,
other things.
Yeah.
But in the time, that was a lot.
That's a lot.
You know? In the week following his unfortunate death, he became the first artist to sell more than 1 million tracks in a week.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That
He,
has definitely since been broken.
It definitely, yes, of course. He also became the first artist to have 3 best-selling albums in the U.S. And 2 weeks later, he became the first artist to have 6 of the 10 best-selling albums. The album was inspired by a news story about a young man who was killed upon his returning to a neighborhood in 1984, and that's also what the song is about. They kind of like correlate.
That makes a lot of sense.
The album was nearly 5 years in the making.
Daryl?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. Probably. Let's just say yes for now. Yes.
Let's put fake news on the internet.
Unless Daryl comes forward and says that's not my name.
Right.
Then it's Daryl. Sorry. It was 5 years in the making, following Thriller. The session started in 85, and recording was in 86 and 87. So, I don't know why it took 5 years to make this album, but
He's a perfectionist. I actually don't know.
if he's a perfectionist, why do some of these songs suck? Sorry. He wanted to originally release a 3-disc album, which I would be very happy about that, because I love more the merrier, I say.
Yeah.
I say. But ultimately he was convinced to limit it to 11 tracks. Bad made history as the first album to generate 5 consecutive #1 singles on the Billboard Hot 100. It was a global success, reaching #1 in 25 countries. So that's cool. Bad is the first album by a male artist to have 5 Billboard Hot 100 #1 singles. The singles include I Just Can't Stop Loving You, Bad, The Way You Make Me Feel, Man in the Mirror, Dirty Diane, Another Part of Me, and Smooth Criminal. So basically the whole album.
Yeah. Did I miss some music videos?
Did you watch the music videos?
I did, yeah.
Okay,
I watched some
didn't.
of them. Okay. I was going to text you and ask you if you were going to do it, because, like, Bad was 18 minutes.
Yeah, I knew that it was long, and also, like, I've low-key kind of seen them before.
Okay. Because I watched Bad, I watched The Way You Make Me Feel, Man in the Mirror, and Smooth Criminal. But I didn't know there were other ones, because they were just popping up on my YouTube. And
It might not be. And they might not have music videos, but they might be singles.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I just didn't know if I missed any.
The album won 2 Grammys and earned Jackson the first ever Video Vanguard Award at the MTV VMA Awards. Another record breaking. Actually, I think we should start a petition to bring MTV back, not the stupid ass like Teen Mom MTV. Sorry Mom.
MTV Spring Break. Wasn't that a thing?
I'm talking MTV Cribs and MTV Spring Break, MTV the Much Music, all the fucking good shit, because I would eat that up.
But also just being able to turn to a channel on your TV and just sit there and watch music videos.
Oh no, that would be my dream job.
That
is to work on MTV.
My dream. And he knows that. Sorry. This might be a vocal stim kind of day, because I'm really out of it right now.
You should write them down so you don't forget.
So I don't forget them for my dream, and he knows that. Keep going.
The album's music videos were actually turned into short films, including the 18-minute track that was directed by Martin Scorsese. So that's cool. I think Smooth Criminal was turned into a short film with I think it was directed by Sofia Coppola and Martin Scorsese. So that's cool. He wrote 9 out of the 11 tracks, which you're probably like, oh, what do you mean? But artists don't usually write their songs, especially in the 80s. So that was kind of unheard of.
And even now, they really, I love it when artists write their own songs. Please, unless you're if you're a boy band, I get it.
It just feels more personal.
One Direction, didn't really write their own songs until later, like, but I mean, I guess in a boy band it's harder, but like, please write your own songs. Please make your own work so you can actually take credit for it.
We'll start with the tracks. First, we start with Bad. What'd you think?
I mean, this song is so good.
I agree.
Like, it's just like, it's so good. The intro, the verses, like, it makes me want to dance. It makes me feel good. There's like a little bit of like trumpets and brass, which I really like. I think the end of the chorus is the best part. And now that I say that, I don't remember what it is. But I need to start pulling up the lyrics to these songs when we're sitting here. But the bass of the whole song is like one of my favorite things, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it's just fun. The synth during the instrumental break. And I will say this for almost every single song. The ending is so long. The outro takes forever.
No, yeah, I agree.
Like, you'll be sitting there and you're like, oh, it's almost over. And you're like halfway through the song. And you're just like, why is this still going? Yeah, this song is like timeless in my opinion. Like, I think it's so good. I think it will forever be so good. And I think anytime it comes on, I'm gonna be like, this is a banger. Nice job, Michael.
You see, whenever I think of this song or hear this song, I only think of one thing. It's really bad.
Your butt is mine.
No, I only think of Megamind.
Right.
Because
I think of Glee.
That's what. Okay. Right.
Which I'll talk about here in a second when we get to the
I would think that you would think of Smooth Criminal when you think of Glee.
Well, they have an entire Michael episode.
Right, but the Smooth Criminal one is the best one.
It is the best one. And I was going to listen to it before we came here today, and I ran out of time because I was trying to listen to Harry Styles' album.
Yeah, we should have just listened to the Glee version
and talked about that one instead of the real one. We can talk about I will gladly talk about the Glee version with you. I will very happily do that.
But Megamind is like great, and I use. Oh my god! If you ask any of my family, I was obsessed with Megamind. Like, so that's why, like, as soon as this, like, the chorus comes out, I'm like, yes, Megamind, of course, yes. I feel like the hottest girl in the club when I listen to this. Like, I'm like, like, I don't know, like, as soon as the intro drops, it's so iconic.
It's so, yeah.
And as soon as it drops, I get so excited, and I get, like, immediate joy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is gonna be, this is about to be great. Like, imagine if you were at a party, and this, like, starts playing. What are you doing? Like,
busting ass on the dance floor.
Exactly. But I love his vocals in this song. Overall, I just love his voice. Like, But in this song particularly, like, it's good. Mm-hmm. I love how he uses kind of like the layering in the chorus. He used that a lot in this album, and I think that that's something so underrated that artists don't do a lot that like really makes a big difference.
Yeah,
is like layering and stuff. I love that, especially from the time. I also said the bass line was great.
It's so good.
Hello. Like, I think it makes the entire song. I think the bass line is the song.
Because it's the most iconic part. Like,
it's
every
also
time
like,
you think about it, it's
the bass line and the drums together. Because they're playing kind of the same notes.
Yeah.
So, I think it is... We should do an acapella version.
Your butt is mine.
Like, we should just, like, do a whole, like, acapella of this song.
I love it.
Okay, hold on. Another round... I need you to come up with Bad by Michael Jackson.
Bad by Michael Jackson.
Thank you so much.
Shout out.
Yes.
So
I feel like, I don't know, I love this song, and I gave it a 5.
I do want to talk about the music video for a second, because I'm sitting there in the IMU yesterday with my coffee, and I was like, okay, I was finishing my track by track, and I was like, I need to go back through and watch the music videos, and this one starts, and I was like, it's 18 minutes. Like, that was a little bit of a jump scare for me. Like, that's an episode of a TV show.
No, it's a short film.
Like, that's long. And so it starts, and they're like coming down the stairs at some prep school, and this white guy turns to Michael, and he goes, Daryl, who the hell is Daryl? Like, I sat there and I was like, why Daryl? What the heck? And then there was a moment where I'm just sitting there like, what is happening? Like, why are we doing this? And then they mimicked the actual part of the music video, like the music part of the music video. when they're in the like really bougie parking garage. They mimic that whole thing in Glee, and I was like, oh my gosh, because I had never seen it before. And
Well, so did Weird Al. Like, because as soon as he was like, oh my god, I want to do this. I want to do Eat It and Fat. For the music video for Fat, he reached out to Michael Jackson and he was like, hey, like, I want to do this. And he was like, oh my god, I'm such a big fan, yes.
Oh my
Michael,
gosh.
he was like, I'm a big, yes. And he was like, do you want to use the set that I used? And he was like, of course. So they were about to
Glee
tear it.
didn't get that.
They were about to tear it down, but Michael made sure that Al got it. So he got to use the parking garage. He got to use like everything, and the same dancers too. The same backward dancers he got to use too.
That's cool. Yeah, but Glee they like remade the entire thing because it's like this battle scene between the Warblers and the New Directions. It's one of my favorite episodes of Glee, but and they're like running around the parking garage, whatever. And then his friends just like staring at him at the end, like, what the hell was that? That was kind of my reaction to it because I was like, okay, like that was something. I think just watching him dance sometimes makes me feel a little uncomfortable. But we can talk about that later because I have another.
No, it's
music
different.
video. It is different, but also like.
I think if Benson Boone like pulled up with that shit, I would make fun of him.
BTS takes a lot of their dance moves from Michael Jackson. Like, there's a lot of similarities between their dancing, especially with like there's this version of Dynamite that they did for some music show or some award show, and they did this whole like 80s version of Dynamite. It's really good, but they took a lot of their inspiration for their dance moves from Michael, and because of that they got a rumor in like August that they were doing some tribute album for Michael. Like they like because of the movie that was coming out, a bunch of artists were gonna re-record his songs and put it out as like a tribute album, and there was this huge thing that BTS was gonna do it.
That's gonna suck.
Yeah, and it's not true. Like, they're not doing it. But I don't know who came up with the rumor, but someone did. Anyways, I gave this song a 4.5 out of 5.
I give it a 5 because it deserves it. And I think this album is the best intro of an album
It's good.
ever.
It's really good.
It explores themes of self-assertion, peer pressure, and proving one's toughness, which I think is very apparent.
Yeah.
It's about that newspaper story about the student from the bad neighborhood who was killed by his friends. Don't ever fucking kill me. I will haunt you.
I'm never gonna kill
to
you.
this
Are
day.
you kidding me?
I will haunt you
Guys,
forever.
don't kill your friends. You low-key kind of need them in
That's
life.
like honestly a hot take. Like actually, like in this world,
Don't kill your friends.
it's like bad. But yeah, it was. Oh, his name was Edmund.
Okay.
I
so
don't know
not
who
Daryl.
Daryl is.
I don't know why.
I only think of Daryl Mack.
I don't.
DMC.
Yeah. There's definitely a Daryl I have met in life and don't like him, so I don't know why he went with Daryl.
It was considered actually a duet with Prince, which if you know the whole Prince and Michael Jackson beef, that's
I don't
funny.
know it for sure, but I know that
Like Prince would like as soon as Michael like thought of a song, he would immediately rush to the studio, record it, and then like try to get it out because Prince like was known for like kind of, I don't want to say stealing his ideas because like he didn't, but they were like at a constant feud.
I knew that they had beef because of the documentary of the song, which again, if you haven't watched it, you need to go watch it. Because they wanted him on it, but he wouldn't do it.
No, he said he wouldn't do it because of the opening line, "Your butt is mine." Like, for an androgynous guy, come on. Literally, come on.
I don't know. There's...
What about the way you make me feel?
Again, I love the bass in this one. It's also like a foot tapper. Like, I was listening to this, I think I was in my room when I was listening to this one, but I was like tapping my foot along with it. Again, another one that just kind of like makes you want to dance. It's like a feel-good song. It's like a classic pop song. I think, again, the ending is so long, but there's his little like hee like that in it, so it kind of It kind of makes sense. His ad-libs are also some of my favorite things. I mean, I like his ad-libs through every single song because he's like a choreographer I used to have in high school. Whenever he would choreograph us, he would never know the lyrics. He would just be like, ba, 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 ba. Like, that's what Michael does. Or he'll just, I don't know. I love his ad-libs so much. And I think they're so, like, funny if you just take them out of context. But,
right.
I like the song. It's just, like, it's a good pop song. It's a classic pop song. I gave it a 4 out of 5. The music video, I have a couple of thoughts, but I'll let you.
Dare I say the intro is also very iconic.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as it comes on, I'm like, yes, I know this song.
Yeah.
You know? I think it's really, really good. I think the synths are a great choice. I think of the time, synths were very in.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
So I think it was kind of like
80s,
hopping on the trend.
if you like think of the 80s music, it's just synthesizers.
Which is great, by the way. That's why I love it, is because
Yeah.
we don't use synths enough today.
No.
That's why I like Joe a lot, because
You can make
he uses a
any
lot of
sound
synths.
on a synth.
It's just so, it's
It's
you know what?
fun.
Synths are the underrated instrument. You know, if you're ever like, I need to play an instrument, but I want to be useful. Learn how to play the synthesizer, because, girl, I would pay you $100 for sure. I really like the backing vocals, like I was saying, and Bad. The layering is great. I think it's really good. I think this song is great.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
Yeah.
But I think it's repetitive,
Mm-hmm.
and I low-key get bored in the middle.
That's fair.
So I gave it a 3.5.
I gave it a 4. The music video. If a man followed me the way Michael was following that woman in the dark, I would call the police.
Right.
Like, no. Like, please don't. And then I wrote, Michael, please calm down. Please stop. And the emotions I felt during this music video were what, why, and please stop. Because I think I turned it off at one point because I was like, I'm uncomfortable. Like, I don't feel safe watching this.
Right.
And I don't know what it is. It's just like, I love his music. I love his voice. Watching him dance makes me feel uncomfortable in a lot of ways.
Do you like the way Elvis dances?
I don't like Elvis.
But yeah, but like his dance moves. Does that weird you out too?
Yeah. And I would say it's
like
men. It's like, I would say it's men dancing, but it's not.
No, you're like the Christian mom in the movie where they're like, my daughter can't go to an Elvis Presley concert because she's gonna get with the devil.
I don't believe that. It's just like the way that Michael dances. He's very good. I will say that his technical ability
he dances like that.
is so good. The way he moves his body needs to be stopped.
It's the most iconic dance ever.
It's an epidemic that needs to end. I love the moonwalk. I love his little
I think
lean.
it's mostly like hip hop.
It's just the way he moves his upper body.
It's hip hop movement. That's what it is.
But it's so uncomfortable. It's like, okay, how do I put this? It's like, I love watching hip hop dances. I like doing hip hop dances.
Yeah, but is it white girl hip hop or is it real?
No,
hip-hop?
it's real hip hop. Like, I like.
Are you watching someone do the WAP?
Give me a second. I like watching hip hop dances. Okay, the way he moves his upper body is in such a rigid way that it's not fun to watch. If that makes sense. Because when you dance hip hop, it needs to have that fluidity and also be rigid at the same time. He doesn't do that.
I think it's like a unique way.
I don't know.
I'm for Michael Jackson dancing.
It was just, this music video really made me feel uncomfortable with the dancing. Bad was like fine. It was fine. I'm not gonna.
It's funny you say that he's creepy in the music video, because he talks about how like it's supposed to be compared to West Side Story.
Right.
It's with supermodel Tatiana Thumbston.
Of course, she's a supermodel.
So yeah, he's following her through the fucking streets like West Side Story. It was actually originally titled Hot Fever. So instead of The Way You Make Me Feel, it was almost.
Imagine turning on a song called Hot Fever and it's just the way you make me feel. Like, it's just, that's not.
Yeah, I think the title change is great.
Thank you for changing it.
But the demo of the song dates back to 1980. 5.
Mm.
So, remember, 5 years in the making.
Yeah.
So this was like one of the first ones he recorded.
Mm-hmm.
It was released on November 9th in 1919. Oh my god, I almost said 97. Hello? No, 87. Where are we in time? It was a massive success and topped the Billboard Hot 100.
Mm.
So that's cool.
Good for you.
Yeah. I think Speed Demon's next, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked the motorcycle sounds at the beginning. That was fun. That was a different like change. The melody of the specific word Speed Demon is so catchy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I heard that, I was like, I like that. It like scratched my brain in a way that like felt good. The drums in the chorus were really fun. His vocals are just like, they're just so incredible, and I love them. And he does these like high vocals in the bridge that were just like, they were so good.
That's what he's known for.
Well, yeah, he's known for, like his range is, I think him and Freddie Mercury are like two of the artists where I'm like, their range is incredible. Especially Freddie Mercury, but we don't need to talk about that right now. And then there's like these rev sounds in the instrumental bridge thing that I really like. But I think overall this song was not my favorite, and could that be because I had never heard it before? Maybe. And it's just not as iconic. So it got a little bit of a lower rating. I put it at a 3 out of 5.
I did too.
Okay.
I think it's growing on me.
It's just
Like,
the
if I- like-
Speed Demon. Like I love that.
Yeah.
Everything else was kind of like
It's a lot slower,
yeah.
which I like. But not in like a prom way. Like it's
Mm.
slower in like a good way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He just took the
Um,
tempo down but kept the energy.
It feels like something that would play in like a heist film.
Yes.
Like
That's what I
like
thought
Ocean's
too.
8,
Mhm.
where it's like they're like handing off the necklace, like it would place there.
Yeah.
Like that's exactly like that. As soon as I was listening to it, I was like, yes. I would
Or
put it
like
here.
in the getaway car after like in the climax
and they just
of the
like
movie.
and they like just got away with it.
Yeah.
And it's like yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ugh.
I don't think there's. After that, I was like, I don't know if there's anything like super special about the
No.
song, but it's good.
It's good.
I like it though. It feels kind of secretive, or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like, I feel like I would edit like Steve Harrington to it. Do you see my vision?
Kind of, yeah.
Like, would you watch that edit?
I watch all edits, Marley.
Okay, but like a Steve Harrington edit to Speed Demon.
Yeah, I could see it.
Exactly. I think it would go far.
Especially
Any
like the
editors.
revs.
If McKenna Grace is listening, we need that of Josh Hutcherson right now. What was I also gonna say? I was gonna say, oh yeah. So this song is actually very interesting because it's the first song that I've actually listened to that includes a slap bass. So, which is insane given my notorious history of listening to songs. But my dad just loves the slap bass, so I know exactly how it sounds. And when I told him to teach me how to play bass, he only taught me slap bass, so I had to learn regular bass by myself. So that's great.
Real.
But he was like, I was like, oh my god, like I'm listening to this song. He's like, there's slap bass in that song. I was like, are you sure? And he's like, yes, I know my history. And so I listened to it again. I was like, oh yeah, it is. And that's interesting. You don't see that anywhere really.
Nope.
You see it in a lot of funky kind of like songs.
Yeah.
A lot of like older like dad like music, like Fish and shit. So like, you know. So I think that's cool that I think there's another song on this album that also incorporates that. But as soon as I listened to it, I was like, wait, hello? Is this man slapping his bass? Literally, hello.
Marley's ears perked up.
Mm-hmm. It kind of uses high-speed driving as a metaphor for escaping the pressure and fame of media scrutiny. So I don't know that came across, but I get it, Michael. Cool, whatever.
Personally, I didn't get that. But
Yeah.
also, I listened to the song one time, so.
Me too. The song was created after Jackson received a speeding ticket on the LA freeway while trying to arrive on time for a rehearsal. Imagine
would.
pulling over Michael Jackson and giving him a ticket.
Giving him a ticket.
Imagine giving him a ticket.
Yeah. Let him off with a warning. Let him
I would have
know.
been like, oh no, if I can get your autograph or a demo, that'd be great.
If you could just tell me what you're gonna do today, like.
If you could take me with you, I'll
Just let me come to the studio for a little bit.
just a little bit, and I won't give you a ticket.
Let me hang out with you and Quincy Jones and just like chill.
Right.
Just in the studio.
Imagine like a cop being there, like He's like
Michael's recording, and he's just like
and he's just like thumbs up like in the window, like you're doing great, honey.
biggest smile ever. You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Oh my god. Literally, hello.
Oh, man. All right.
The song was actually later released as a promotional single in 1989. So after the album was released, it was kind of, I don't know what that means, but it was just like, here you go. I don't know.
Like Daylight with Harry
It's
Styles.
also, this song was also featured in the movie Moonwalker in 1988, which I think is kind of based off of his biography. I think. It's a Michael Jackson movie for sure. And it has like a lot of his songs in it. But yeah. I gave it a 3 as well.
Yeah.
But what do you think about Librarian Girl? Because I have some thoughts.
This song is very forgetful in my opinion.
I agree.
I like the use of like he uses a lot of like African instruments in it, which I like. There's a xylophone as well, which love. It's very soft. It's very just kind of like when it came on I was like, okay.
No, it's very like maybe dare I say too slow.
Yeah. However, the harmonies in it are incredible, and because of the harmonies I gave it a 3 out of 5.
I love the woman like speaking.
Yeah.
I love when like I like that Rob Zombie does that too, where he like has people talking in the songs. I really like that. Or like I only know this because my friend Lindsay listens to them, but Insane Clown Posse also does it as well. I've seen that. But overall, I kind of said like #yawn to this song. It's a filler song for sure. But I do think it's very Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
It, like the vibe of the song, like
It is. It's just kind of like, eh.
I give it a 2, and it's like that's being generous. But this song was written at his house when he was playing pinball,
Right.
and he said that the melody just came to him.
Okay.
No
well,
cultural significance whatsoever.
Interesting.
Yeah. Whatever. It was a tribute to a woman described as a quote-unquote hidden gem, and it explores themes of love crossing borders.
Wow. How magical.
Right, yeah. It actually has a Swahili intro. So the South African singer, I'm gonna fuck this up.
It's okay.
It's like, I'm just gonna say her name's Letta, because her name is Letta, and I can't say her last name.
Yeah.
So Letta,
Letta.
love you.
Have you seen...
She said in the beginning, I love you too, I want you to, my love. That's what she said in the beginning. The music video for this song features a cameo
Literally, I didn't watch it.
by Elizabeth Taylor.
Taylor Swift.
Right.
Sorry.
Right, okay. It was, she was one of Jackson's close friends, along with many other celebrities. But the video was kind of designed to show a film set that featured a lot of, like, famous friends gathering to, like, surprise him.
Having Elizabeth Taylor there is absolutely insane.
Yeah, I agree. I gave this song a 2. And that's being generous. I just thought that it, like, deserves some love, but it's not a good song to me.
Yeah, I didn't really like it. Oh my gosh, why is it...
I also gave Just Good Friends a 2.
Really?
Well. I think it's really upbeat, such a vibe. It's very 80s. But it felt really long, and it was kind of filler. But I mean, I would totally dance with this in the car if someone put this on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also, who is this featuring? Do you know who this is?
That's what I was gonna say, because
Like,
there's a different voice in the middle
yes,
of it.
and I don't
And
know who
it doesn't tell you if there's a feature on it.
It doesn't say. Like,
Because
I tried to look it up.
there's another feature on the album, and it tells you that it's a feature. And this one, it's a completely different voice, and there's no credit. Which, like, sorry to that person. I like really like the song. I like that it's a switch from the last one, because I didn't like the last one. It's another one that you can kind of dance to and just, like, I don't know, it's like a groove.
Oh my god, it's Stevie Wonder.
Of course it is.
It's Stevie Wonder.
No wonder he didn't give him credit.
Oh
Sorry.
my god, I'm fucking stupid.
The harmonies in this song were also incredible. The harmonies in this whole album are so good. He uses like these, like, I don't know, are they trap drums? Is that what I can call it? It sounds like what I think a trap drum would sound like, but it's like this. It's not like a drum. It's like a drum pad sound that he uses. I really like this song. I gave it a 4 out of 5. I actually probably would bring it down a little bit now, but his outros, they're so long. Like, why do you need a minute of an outro at the end? And I think in a stage context, it would be incredible. If he was on stage and there was a super long outro, go
Maybe
for it.
that's what he was going for. Like, he, like, just knew that, like, he was gonna, like, the stage presence was
But, like,
great.
streaming it and, like, listening to it, you're just kind of like...
Well, also, like, a lot of albums in the 80s weren't made for streaming.
Well, obviously.
Now they are.
Yeah.
And that's fucking stupid and I hate it. But, like, the older albums, what I love so much about them is that they were made because people knew that they were listening to them on a record. So, like, and it's such a different experience listening to an album on record because, like, they put so much effort into, like, the transitions and, like, thinking about stuff. Like, I wish people did that, like, more nowadays because it's amazing. Like, I think listening to this album on record would be so much better.
Yeah.
Just because I think that the way that, like, you kind of create an album knowing that it's going to be played, like, on a record player.
Yeah.
Those
Cover to
outros
cover.
are good for transition, and they're also good for... Because these songs would be playing in the background, you know, like in the...
But it's also just, like... This album didn't have as many transitions as I would have wanted it to. Like, we've listened to a lot of older albums, like, doing this. And I think, like... I thought Beastie Boys did it well. Clash did it well. His are just, like... I think if I listened to it in the context of a record, I'd be like, it's still too long.
I feel like also it subjects itself to the 80s fade out. Where at the end they didn't know how to end a song, so they just faded it out. So it could be.
We were
that as
listening
well.
to Don't Stop Believin' last night, and I was like, the outro is so long and they just faded out.
Yeah, I think it's just that, really. Because it
upsetting.
doesn't... but this song is about two men debating over a woman who claims they're just friends.
We're just friends, man.
Yeah, I don't know. With fucking Stevie Wonder. Hello. Like, hello. I literally wrote this down. Like, whatever. I'm tired. I don't know.
It's okay.
But it's, like, lighthearted and energetic. And I think it really shows a lot of, like, vocal, like, interplay between the two.
Yeah.
Like, they go together really well.
They do.
So that's cool. Another part of me... Man, I didn't like this one, really.
I wrote down that the beginning of it sounds like the, I'm going to say theme song of the entertainment company, like THX or whatever, from DreamWorks. They have this opening, and it's the same sound. And I heard that, and I got flashbacks to my childhood, and it was a moment for me. But that's what it sounded like. There's... this drum line right before he sings the title of the song that I really like. I wrote it down in hopes that I could mimic it, and I don't remember what it sounds like right now.
Right.
The synth throughout is also incredible. There's trumpets, and if you know me,
I love the brass elements.
I love trumpets in songs.
I play trumpet.
I love trumpets. In show choir, when there would be this huge brass section, it's always my favorite part of our show choir sets. I love trumpets. But this is another one where I kind of, if I finished the song and I was like, okay. So I gave it a 3 out of 5.
I also did too. I think I only give it a 3 because it felt repetitive and, like, long as well. But I think the bass line rocks. Dare I say makes the entire song. It's great. The bass in this whole album is amazing.
Yeah.
I think the vocals, they feel and sound a lot like Greatest Night in Pop History. Which I guess that's just him singing, but still, like, it sounds like straight.
Yeah.
It sounds like cut and copy, like, straight out.
Yeah.
Of it, but
And if you just believe. Sorry.
Isn't that Huey Lewis?
Michael's part is right before his, I think.
Because he's like, and if you just believe. I don't know that song, but
what is it? We Are the World.
yeah. We are the world. We are the children.
Yeah, USA for Africa.
Oh, we're playing it. That's
I want to see if
okay.
I can find Michael's part.
Right.
Like, it's a good song.
Don't say that. All the millennials are gonna come for you.
Where is it? Hello?
Michael sings like all of the main vocals. It's such a crim. My mom hates this song.
I think it's fun that they're all singing. Where the hell is Michael's part? Hang on. It's 7 minutes long.
Yeah. It's very 80s. That's Daryl Hall. I love
Yeah.
Daryl. I love Daryl so much. No, I can't sing the song. And if you just believe.
So he literally has one line.
No, Michael like sings basically all the main vocals. But there's a lot of people. Not Cindy. Shut her up. Shut her up.
I remember watching the documentary and she started singing and I went, what
No,
the
did
hell
you see
is
Bob
that?
Dylan's face? Like, she started singing and he literally goes,
Yeah.
like, hello.
Anyways.
Poor Dylan.
That documentary actually, I think, changed my brain chemistry. Like, I rewatch the documentary sometimes and I'm just like, man, to be there on that night. Because it was post AMAs or something. They all just drove to the studio, worked on this for 6 hours, and then left, and then, like, changed the freaking world. Like, are you kidding me? God, I wish I was born in the 80s.
Imagine if that, like, was happening today. Who would be featured?
Taylor Swift.
Sabrina Carpenter, for sure.
Oh, no. No, she wouldn't. She's not influential enough yet.
No, she would. She
Oh
would.
God, she's not as influential as all those people though. I think Harry Styles would be. They did one like it actually. There was like Rita Ora, Liam Payne, like a bunch of British people on it.
Mm.
But Harry would be on it. It would just be Taylor and Harry actually. That's it.
Just Taylor and
Just
Harry.
Taylor and
Right,
Harry.
Right.
No, it would have to be like Bruno Mars.
Yes,
He'd be
yeah,
on it.
mhm.
I would want Ray on it. I don't know if she would actually
she
get
wouldn't.
there, but I would want her on it. God, who else is like influential enough? No one beats fucking Michael Jackson and Stevie
I
Wonder.
feel like in the 80s it was a lot poppier. So like there was a lot more
Yeah.
influential people. Nowadays there's so many like songs that are in like genres.
Yeah.
You know?
You
like-
are a pink Pilates princess.
Exactly. Like there's so many like I don't know. Like,
Oh, Gaga. She'd be
Oh.
on it.
do you think Billie Eilish would be on it too?
Mm-hmm.
Or like
I do.
I don't know if Chapel would be.
Oh, God, no.
Maybe The Weeknd. Ariana Grande would be on it.
Kendrick Lamar.
Grande would be on it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see Bad Bunny on there.
That would be sick. Get
Um,
Bad Bunny, Taylor Swift, and BTS.
Do you think
all on
Olivia
a song.
Rodrigo would be on it
Oh, God.
with Sabrina?
Probably. I mean, or it'd be like a Prince and Michael Jackson situation. Only one of them would come.
This list says Drake, and I'm gonna say fuck that.
That's a no,
No.
especially if Kendrick's there.
Honestly, I would love to see that. Can we get Kendrick, Drake, Olivia, and Sabrina all in the same room? That would be great. Thank you.
Oh, Eminem. He could do it.
He's more like 90s, and he's not
I know,
like,
but I feel like he could still like.
I mean, he's not big right now.
I guess so,
He-
but
he
he's still
kinda fell off.
influential.
Loki fell off. Like,
I guess so.
have you heard of him in a while? No.
And the last time I heard of him was the Super Bowl thing.
Or the
That was-
Kamikaze album. Which, by the way, when I was looking for License to Ill, I picked up Kamikaze and I was like, oh, like License to Ill. And then I looked and I was like, why is this not Hello? And he like just fucking copied the whole album. And when they were asked about it, he was like, the interviewer, fucking hate this guy. He was like,
Was it Howard Stern?
no,
Okay.
no. But he was like,
Worst
how do you
interviewer
feel
ever.
about that? They're copying your album artwork. When literally, like, we have to know, like, they didn't make the artwork.
Yeah.
You know? They, like, were like, it looks like an homage. And he was like, are you sure? Yes.
Yes.
Hello. Anyways. The song was written for the 17-minute, which is crazy for a short film.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even a short film. It's a 17-minute like actual film, but it's a 3D space film. Hello, called Captain EO, which was produced by George Lucas and directed by Francis Ford Coppola for the Disney theme parks.
Wow.
So yeah,
Wow.
that's cool. It reached number 1 on the U.S. R&B singles chart and number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Love.
So this next song that we're getting to
I actually want to know what you think about this one because I think we're gonna have very different
is
opinions.
insane. Hearing it again at 2:30 in the morning, it kind of changes your perspective on it.
Did you feel like you wanted to make a change?
when you're up at 2:30 and you just got in the shower and you're eating your whole bag of double stuffed Oreos and you hear on the radio, we need to make a change. I was like, okay, so you're telling me I need to throw these out and start a Mediterranean diet.
I'm gonna make a change.
Like, you really start to believe that you can make a change.
Yeah.
And that you're like, you know
gotta
what?
you gotta start with the man in the mirror.
You know what? I can make a change.
Yeah.
I gotta look at the man in the mirror.
Yeah.
I gotta look at my double stuffed Oreos. I gotta I gotta
Put the Oreos down, Marley. Put the Oreos down. Oh my god.
I gave this song a 4 out of 5.
Really?
Yes, I only gave it a 4 because I don't know, it's just I hate it so much. I hate it. I hate that it's TikTokified. I hate that it's overplayed. I hate that so much because
especially
it's a great song.
right now. Like it
Mhm.
like got popular recently, which I don't like.
But I think it's like emotional for real.
Yeah.
It has a lot of build up.
It does, which I
Mhm.
love.
Great melody. It feels
Mhm.
solemn almost.
Yeah.
The chorus is iconic. I love the choir in the back.
Yes.
It's something I never knew that I really needed.
It's
and
like a gospel choir.
yes.
It's incredible.
Yes. I also love the story.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the, like, in the end when they all layer together the word change.
Yes.
Ugh.
It's like, this song is gorgeous. Like,
Yes.
it's so good. Anyways, Man in the Mirror. This song is so good. And I love, my favorite part of this whole song is in the chorus. It's like the second or third chorus. And he goes, if you want to make the world a better place. And then he just keeps going.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, get it right. Like, that part
Yeah.
makes my whole day. The harmonies are majestic and gorgeous, and I love them, and I feel like I'm ascending to the heavens whenever I listen to them. The music video I really like. I like that it wasn't a short film. But it's just like a bunch of points in time when, you know, things were changing and people were actually like doing something about the world.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, what's that like? And it's like, I mean, I think that it's always really inspiring for me to see artists who want to give back, because it's like you could, and I mean, Michael Jackson was crazy in his own way, but like, you have everything when you're a celebrity. Like, maybe you're not happy, which, like, I'm so sorry for that, but like, you literally can have everything. And so seeing an artist who like wants to, you know, try to give back, and especially in the 80s, I think he was doing a lot with that. He was trying to give back to the community. He was trying to make the world a better place. I always really like seeing that, because I think people, like, growing up, when I would tell people that like some artists, especially like Harry Styles, they were like my favorites, they'd be like, oh, they're horrible people. I'm like, but they're not. Like, they're just famous, and every single thing they do is picked apart, and I hate you, but it's okay. I'm gonna give Man in the Mirror 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah, I gave it a 4. I just think it's great, and I really love it.
I think the ending again is a little too long, and it's very repetitive, but it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I will listen to the song and just like afterwards I'm like, man, I can do anything. Like, I can be anything.
I'm gonna make that change.
I'm gonna make that change. That's what we're naming this
I Just
podcast.
Can't Stop Loving You got a 1.
Really?
Yes, it's very slow, not my type of song. I feel like it has a lot of build up, which is great, and the chorus is pretty good, but it's overall just like a filler song, and I feel like this would only play during like slow dancing at prom or like a wedding,
Yeah.
you know. and I don't know, like, I like that it's a duet.
See, I didn't like that.
I do. Well, he originally wanted Barbra Streisand or Whitney Houston, which would have been so good.
Oh my
But
God.
they
What
said-
did he do to not get Whitney
I don't
Houston?
know. They were both unavailable. They're probably working on their albums or something.
That's insane.
But he selected, I don't know how to say her name, but he selected her. And she co-wrote Man in the Mirror. So
Okay.
that's probably why he chose
Probably.
her. I don't know. But I don't know, I like the whispered kind of like spoken word introduction. I like that.
Yeah.
But he recorded it while lying on a bed in a studio to create the quote-unquote pillow confession atmosphere. So that's interesting.
Okay.
And to
I didn't get that.
kind of expand the global reach, which I think is stupid, he recorded Spanish and French versions.
Of course he did. I mean, this song, like, I really like the beginning because it starts with like a synth
Mm-hmm.
and then an actual piano comes in and then a guitar comes in. I like the layering of that. I was listening to this and I was like, I think this is in Glee, but if it is, it was so forgetful in Glee that I literally don't remember it. And I kind of wish in the choruses there were more harmonies between the two of them. Like, I didn't like that it was just like verses back and forth. Like, I wanted more of just their isolated vocals in, because I mean Michael does a very good job with recording his harmonies, like just his voice, layering his voice. I think he does a fantastic job with that, but I wanted more of the two of them in the chorus. I think I'd give it a 2 out of 5.
So I love Dirty Diana.
I love Dirty Diana.
I love this song so freaking much. It's about persistent groupies. Okay. It was the 5th consecutive #1 single from the Bad album on the Billboard Hot 100. And it's very like heavy metal tinged, kind of similar to Beat It. Beat It. Hello.
Beat It.
Beat It. What is that? Beat It. And he actually initially removed the song from all of his kind of tours, but most renownedly the Wembley Stadium set list, to avoid
Princess
offending
Diana.
Princess Diana.
Uh,
But she personally requested him to perform it because she said it was her favorite song.
Yeah.
Which it would
were
be mine
they
too.
were they friends?
They were like best friends.
Okay. Because
He
I
one
knew
time-
she was best friends with Elton John.
No,
but
she was best friends with a lot of like
I love her.
gay men.
I love her.
You know, she was friends with a lot of gay men, which love her.
Mhm.
She was friends with Freddie Mercury, and he literally dressed her up as a guy to like make
I remember
to
that.
get her into the gay clubs.
Yeah.
But I said, quote unquote, somebody cooked here. A lot of slow, like it's a lot at one point, and I love it.
Yeah.
It's very also kind of slow too, and it's like a lot and slow at the same time,
Mhm.
and I love it.
It's perfect.
I think this is like the best makeout sesh song ever. Like the best. Like, and he's low-key like acting in the song too.
Mhm.
He's acting.
Yeah.
Like he's like whimpering, and like you can like tell that like he actually is like, oh my god, I'm scared. That my words
Yeah. No, I
Like, I love
freaking
that like people don't act in songs anymore, and I love that like
yeah.
you can feel it, like you can feel like the worry, even though this song is not true. You know what I mean? Like it's cool, and also I think the guitar riff makes the entire song.
Mhm.
The whole break is amazing.
Yeah.
The crowd in the back, like
Mhm.
like yelling and chant. I love that.
Yeah.
It's not a live song, but it's low-key.
It makes it sound like it. Yeah.
I think the vocals are great. And I said that I could do the bass line. I was like, I can do this. Like, the reason I'm getting my bass from home is because I was like, no, I can do this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to play the tabs for sure. I don't think I can get... This is a direct quote of what I wrote last night. I'm so sorry to anyone who has to hear this. This was about 1:15 a.m. Quote, can't give enough love to the guitarist. Whoever it is needs to get cracked immediately. End quote. So I give this song a 5 out of 5.
Okay, I wrote down my entire thought process for this song while I was listening to it. The opening, incredible. The guitar and drums during the chorus, incredible. The guitar riff, incredible. And then there's this pullback, and then all of a sudden, a cello or a bass. Some sort of massive orchestral instrument came in, and I wrote, Oh my god, it's a cello. The production carries this song. Like, yes, his vocals are obviously insane, and I love his, like, the way his voice sounds, but it's very, like, if you were to just isolate his vocals, it'd be very kind of, like, basic, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
The production on the song is immaculate and perfect, and whoever produced it, I love you.
Quincy
And
Jones.
oh my god, I love him.
You know,
I gave it a
the
4.5 out of 5.
The guitarist was Steve Stevens. Insane name, by the way. And he also played guitar for Billy Idol.
Oh,
So, and that makes sense.
man.
Hashtag.
Quincy Jones was incredible.
Mm-hmm. He needs to produce more stuff now.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
Is he?
He needs to come back to life and do some more albums.
Oh, he died 2 years ago. November 3rd,
A baddie
2024.
died.
In Bel Air. He's from Chicago. He was born in 1993. He was almost 100 years old.
He was born in 1993.
March 14th, or 1933. Sorry,
like,
I
I'm
can't
sorry.
speak. March 14th, 1933. Actually, he was in the womb when he made all this stuff with Michael. March 14th. So his birthday is literally in like 5 days.
Oh my God.
But also just the transition of Dirty Diana to Smooth Criminal.
Yes, I gave Smooth Criminal a 5.
I gave it a 4.5 out of 5.
I love it. I get so excited every time it plays.
I love this song.
But low-key, I was in the dining hall when I was listening to the song, eating peacefully, and I got jumped. Not actually, but like I got jumped by the beginning of the song. Like it comes so fast, and you get jump scared, and I was like, oh shit. Like I was sitting next to David, and I was like the manager of the dining hall, and I went, and he looks like I watched him look over at me, and it was crazy. I also said, do we think Annie's okay?
I don't think so.
Do you think she's okay?
The fact that we keep asking if Annie's okay, I don't think she's okay.
It says that she was struck down. It was her doom. So I think she's dead.
Rest in peace, Annie.
Yeah, I also said the bass line I can play. I can play this bass line.
The bass is
such
so
a vibe.
good.
It's such a
It's
vibe.
such a vibe.
And I love the dance break towards the end. You know, this song was actually originally called Al Capone.
Oh.
Yes.
That would have been a fantastic title.
He had a very big interest in historical gangsters. So he kind of wrote that song.
Low-key same.
You know, liking that. But it was produced by Quincy Jones. And yeah.
Quincy Jones has my heart.
The music video actually was directed by Colin Chilvers, which is amazing. Love him. He's one of my idols.
Yeah.
And it features like a 1930s cabaret style theme with Jackson in a signature white suit and fedora.
So
and
good.
it's this music video is famously known for the anti-gravity lean stunt, which we know now is nails, but whatever.
So sad that we had to figure that out. This song, I love it. It gives me so much serotonin. It brings me so much joy in my life. Like, and the first time I ever heard this song was in fact the Glee version, but that's besides the point.
Dare I say the Glee version is up to par.
It's so good. Naya Rivera's vocals on that
Grant
song.
Gustin?
No, but Naya Rivera's vocals on that song are the best ever. Like her, the high, like, I don't know at the very end. Whew. Like, I like can't even talk about it. It makes me so happy. Grant Gustin is incredible. The two guys playing the cellos, yes, they're called two cellos, but the two guys playing the cellos, they're also incredible. They're just in this room full of chairs after Grant Gustin's character throws rock salt at Blaine, and then they're just like circling each other. Naya Rivera looks freaking incredible. Grant's in his little like warbler suit, like I actually can't. I listen to that song unironically sometimes. Like, I'm just like, I need to feel good about myself, and I put on Smooth Criminal from Glee. Because it's incredible, and they should have released an actual version of it before Naya Rivera died.
I can say I've never done that before in my life.
I love that song. Yeah, the music video is iconic. I like how, like, towards the end of it, it's like 75% of the way through, it all stops, and they all kind of, like, come together, and they're all whispering, like, Annie, are you okay? And then you get this huge dance break, and then, like, it ends. incredible. I gave this song a 4.5 out of 5.
Bring back producers like Quincy Jones.
Please, just bring back Quincy Jones.
Bring him back from the dead.
If we're
Ghoul
gonna resurrect someone, have it be Quincy Jones.
We should have like cryopods, like Fallout, where we like put like all the best people in there and then like bring them back.
Yeah.
For resurgence. Honestly, they might have that, so who knows?
Who knows?
Leave Me Alone, the last song we have. It was okay.
Low key a letdown.
Yeah,
Smooth
like
Criminal should have been the last song.
I agree. It
Should
like
have been Dirty Diana and then Smooth Criminal
yeah,
and then just like
because
Leave Me
that
Alone.
would have been like life. It would be like, oh my god.
Like you start with
Oh my
bad.
god, what do you
and
mean?
You start with bad and then you end with Smooth Criminal.
That would be amazing.
Like peak.
But I don't know why they added this to the end because it's whatever. I like it. I love the chorus.
Yeah.
The layering is always great with Michael.
Mm-hmm.
It's very funky, and also I see the slap bass sneaking in there. It's a little repetitive, low-key.
Yeah.
So I gave it a 2. It's okay.
Really? The opening of the song sounds so familiar, and I don't know what it is. Like, I listened to the opening of this maybe 6 times to try to figure it out. No clue. But I'm like, I've heard this before. And maybe I've just heard the song before. But, like, I had no idea what it was. The stacking in the chorus, and then they stack for a while, and then it comes together in one word. That was incredible. It's very danceable, which I like. The instrumental break with a little bit of his, like, messy scatting, also super fun. I feel like if the song was, like, in the middle, it would have hit me a little bit harder, and I would have liked it a little bit more, but because it was at the end, I didn't like it as much. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5.
Wow, that's okay. So what you're hearing is, have you ever heard of a song called A Horse with No Name?
No. Who's it by?
No?
Maybe
Bad America?
A Horse with No
Well,
Name.
the beat and the rhythm is the exact same. So it'd probably be that song. I've been through the desert with a horse with no name. You know?
I think I've heard this song
It's
before.
a great song.
I feel like it's from Shrek.
It actually, that song was in Shrek, so.
Okay, that's where I've heard it then.
Yeah. So you've heard that. That's what it was.
That's what it was. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, so, and do you have anything else to say about this song?
Not really.
So overall, I would give this album probably a 7 out of 10. Solid. Look. As an album as a whole, I would give it a 7, just because there's some of their great songs, but as a whole, like, kind of a letdown with the other songs. Like, the great songs were singles, so it's whatever. But the whole album as a whole, it's not the best, you know, for me at least.
What are your top 3?
What did you rate it?
9 out of 10. I thought it was so good.
That's what I did with Joe, right? 9 out of 10.
Yeah, and I think, like, whenever I rate the albums as overall, I very much think about what I've rated past albums. And so I was like, okay, like, you know, Bikini Kill I gave like a 7, like, you know, Beasties I think I gave like an 8, Harry I gave an 8, Lumineers I think give a 9. But I was like, I think in the grand scheme of the albums that we've listened to, how this one made me feel, and I look back at the rankings of each individual song, it deserves a 9 out of 10.
For me, I kind of look at the ones I like and the ones I don't like, and I kind of compare to see if there's more songs that I don't like that outweigh the ones that I do like, and I don't tally up like the numbers I gave. I just kind of look at the album as a whole, and I was like, would I skip many of these songs? If the answer is yes, it's lower. So
I just, like, I don't know, this album is so good, it's so iconic. I would skip maybe 1 or 2 songs, like, genuinely, if they came on. And it would be Liberian Girl and freaking I Just Can't Stop Loving You. Those would be the 2 I would skip. Every other song I would actually listen to all the way through, probably.
I think I would skip Leave Me Alone. I would skip Liberian Girl. I would skip Just Good Friends. I would skip Another Part of Me. I would skip I Just Can't Loving You. I would skip Speed Demon. Maybe.
Speed Demon.
But I don't know.
We might get copyrighted for this one because I've been singing.
We have been singing a lot of songs.
We've been singing a lot of songs.
You even played a couple.
We might get copyrighted. Well, we didn't get copyrighted on YouTube when I played the Stray Kids song that one time, so maybe not. What are your top 3?
So my number 3 is Smooth Criminal.
Okay.
Is number 3. Number 2 is Bad.
Okay.
And number 1 is Dirty Diana.
Flip your 1 and 3, and that's mine. Smooth Criminal number 1, Bad number 2, Dirty Diana number 3.
I think Dirty Diana just takes the cake.
I just think for each, okay, with my rankings, I don't think any of them are actually one, like it could be interchangeable any day. But I think because Smooth Criminal and Bad are 2 staples in my life and they have been forever, and Dirty Diana like just came in, I'm giving her number 3.
Yeah.
I think it's fair.
I've known of her for a while. So
that's
why.
That's fair.
I would add a couple songs to my playlist. I think I did add Speed Demon. But I think the other ones were really added already. And I have this album on cassette, so I do listen to it a lot.
Okay, I guess I can talk about next week. Next week we're doing The Fame by Lady Gaga. Gaga. Do you get Gaga or Gaga? Have you seen that? Sorry.
Call me Lady.
So most of the time whenever we're getting ready to introduce the next week, I have a script written out. I do not have a script written out for this, so this is just off the tongue. I'm really excited about this album. I love Lady Gaga. I think she's so influential. Do I wish we were doing Mayhem? Yes, but I'm going to listen to Marley because most of the time she's right.
I don't like Mayhem.
I love Mayhem. It's one of my favorite
And plus,
albums.
Fame is like her biggest album.
Like we're going to do one of her biggest albums.
We get to listen to Paparazzi and shit. That's going to be banger.
It's going to be fun. I'm excited to talk about her and her. She's so influential. She'd be, if they remade We Are the World, she'd be on it. And yeah, I kind of wish I wrote out a script because I don't really know what else to say, but it's another one where I'm actually kind of going in. It's kind of like Joe, where I'm going in without listening to the full album ever. Obviously I've heard some songs because she's a pop icon and I love her, but haven't listened to the full album. Don't know a lot about her life personally. I know she wore a meat dress. And then she sang Born This Way after she won some award. I think it was an AMA, maybe, or a Billboard. She won something. The meat dress was iconic, but I'm excited. It's going to be good. Woohoo! Thanks for listening.